Well, we just got our sway bars all hooked up on our trailer here, and we're heading to West Virginia. Heading down for the annual Trailfest event at Hatfield-McCoy Trail System. It's October 4th. The leaves are changing this time of the year. It's a beautiful place to go do some riding. We got about 8 hours to go, so let's hit the road. This is hardcore, baby. This is what it's all about. Just crossed over into Maryland on our way down to West Virginia, heading down to the Hatfield-McCoy Trailfest. It's a beautiful time of the year. It's October 4th. Leaves will be changing. This is a great time of the year to head to West Virginia and do some riding.
Trailfest is held annually in the town of Gilbert. Gilbert is a town that is connected to the Hatfield-McCoy Trail System, has a rich mining history here in the town of Gilbert. It's a wonderful place, approximately 400 to 600 residents here, probably one of the most ATV-friendly towns in the country. Trailfest is becoming a signature fall event for Southern West Virginia. We start every year the Thursday before Columbus Day. We run Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, ending up on Monday of Columbus Day, and actually it's becoming Southern West Virginia's Columbus Day event.
We're hanging out here at Trailfest. We're getting our directions, finding out where we need to be. We're supposed to be down here between Kawasaki and Toyota.
Folks can come in, enjoy all the vendors that we have to offer, and it's in a midway atmosphere and format, and they can participate in the activities and just enjoy everything that we have to offer.
Trailfest is the oldest event on the Hatfield-McCoy Trail System. It was started actually to showcase the trails prior to their official opening. We would bring riders in from all over the country and show them our trails, show them what Southern West Virginia had to offer, and this was all prior to the official system opening up. So that was its inception. It's ran consecutively now for 7 years, growing each year. What we're most proud of is the family friendliness of it. You know, you've got a lot of events. We have a children's track that we put in, so if you bring your kids and they don't want to go out on the main trails, we have a controlled track that they can go ride on.
We have an all-inclusive package. It's $99 for adults, $80 for children. And what that is an all-inclusive package that gets riders everything that we have to offer for the event. Also included is access to the Larry Joe Harless Community Center.
One of the things that really makes Trailfest work for the Hatfield-McCoy Trail System is the Larry Joe Harless Community Center. Most towns with a population of 400 folks don't have a $10 million facility. The Larry Joe Harless Community Center actually turns over their entire center for us during this event. They prepare meals for us, they make available their showers, they have locker rooms for the folks, they have an Olympic-sized pool, hot tubs. All these are available to our trail riders. And if you bring your family to Trailfest, your family will be able to go in and even see a movie in this center, or your kids can go swim in the pool, or you can go work out in their Nautilus weight room, or you can go take a hot shower after a long day out on a cold trail.
Take them ribs out.
Ribs are awesome. That's some good stuff right there.
Crooked Trail, ribs and steaks. Woo! That's good stuff, boy. Once in a while. But you can't take my word for it. You gotta come down here and get you some.
One of the great things about Gilbert, West Virginia is it is one of our ATV-friendly towns. And in southern West Virginia, we have 11 or 12 incorporated communities that are partners with the Hatfield-McCoy trail systems. These towns have adopted ordinances to allow limited ATV traffic in town. This limited traffic allows the ATV rider to go to the grocery store, to go get a steak, to go buy lunch, to go get fuel, all the things that they need to do while they're here without having to get back out, get their cars and go off from their campground or load their ATVs on a trailer and trailer back down to the community. It's economic development. It helps the communities, it helps the towns.
Down here in Gilbert, West Virginia, Trailfest this week, hanging out here at Domino Printing. Eric is going to actually do up a couple dozen shirts for us, sweatshirts with our logo on while we're down here, and he's going to let me print up a couple on my own, so hopefully they turn out good. Oh, that sucks. Come back up and scrape it back off. That's good. I pushed a little too hard on that one, huh?
And we're gonna dry it.
There you go. Just like that right there, huh? I broke it. Get a touch. Yep. We're good to go.
Lay it on the conveyor here, and when it goes through outside, they're ready to sell.
We've got a ton of great activities. We've got chili cook-off. We have ATV rodeo, mud pit. We've got drag racing. We've got an ATV parade. It's a 5-day event that's just packed full of activities from daylight to dark.
We always try every year to break the national record ATV parade, so we're out there giving out cards for folks in line so that we can eventually get that Guinness Book of World Records ATV parade as part of our Trailfest events.
You see that? You come here to the parade, you get beads and candy. At 10 o'clock, whoever's in the last heat at 10 o'clock, and whoever wins, the guys are going to get some cash and prizes, and the girls are going to get some cash and prizes.
I'd like to invite all the outdoor enthusiasts to come and join us at the Hatfield-McCoy Trailfest in the fall of each year. It's a wonderful time to be had here in southern West Virginia. And if you can't make it for Trailfest, the Hatfield-McCoy Trail System's open 365 days a year to outdoor enthusiasts, to riders, to hikers, anyone that wants to come down and enjoy the outdoors of southern West Virginia.
Trailfest is over. We're heading home to PA. Get all repacked, load up some more ATVs, and go do it all over again. Some people may take ATVs for granted, but for handicapped or disabled people, this may be the only way they could get out and enjoy the great outdoors. We recently took my dad on a turkey hunt who's 90 years old and in a wheelchair. We found out just how important it was to have a side-by-side to get him out to the woods. The night before it rained, there was no way we were getting a truck out there, so we took a Ranger 4x4, rolled him over in his wheelchair, pushed him up in the seat just like a vehicle, took him out there, sat him up in the stand, and fortunately that morning he was successful. He got a turkey. My dad couldn't have been happier, and it never would have happened if we didn't have the Ranger side-by-side. There he is. He's to the left. Can you get on him? Oh, snap, you smoked him. That was a great shot.
You don't get many, so you better make them count.
So you don't think he would have come in without the decoys? There he is,
He
buddy.
come out to the right side, coming its way. And he just kept gobbling and gobbling. He was really charged up,
Then he's in.
about as much as me.
We meet up with a lot of people in our travels that may be handicapped that share stories with us about how an ATV or side-by-side has really changed their lives.
I was just in a car crash back in 1991 when I was at school and injured my neck, and so that's sort of the basics. The challenge for me is, okay, I get somewhere with this great coach. I'm like out in the wilderness, miles from everybody. Wait, how do I go anywhere? You know, great, I can look out the windows, yay. I want to go. I want to go hiking. I want to go whatever, sightseeing. I want to go down to the river and check it out. I want to go up in the mountains. What can I do? Seemed like an ATV was my best bet. It's fun. You get to go places that you just couldn't go.
Well, we just got our sway bars all hooked up on our trailer here, and we're heading to West Virginia, heading down for the annual Trailfest event at Hatfield-McCoy Trail System. It's October 4th. The leaves are changing this time of the year. It's a beautiful place to go do some riding. We got about 8 hours to go, so let's hit the road. This is hardcore, baby. This is what it's all about. Just crossed over into Maryland on our way down to West Virginia, heading down to the Hatfield-McCoy Trailfest. It's a beautiful time of the year. It's October 4th. Leaves will be changing. This is a great time of the year to head to West Virginia and do some riding.
Trailfest is held annually in the town of Gilbert. Gilbert is a town that is connected to the